street. Talk too sharp, he'll hang you up, you'll never hear the beat. Philosophy's a sword, but the blade's real dull. Tries to swing at the word, but he trips and falls. He's dodging and weaving, he's dancing around. Epistemology's the shield when he's losing ground. Jay Dyer, king of the mute. When the heat turns up, he's hit and reboot. No exegesis, just run and hide. Orthodoxy's pride with no Bible inside. Orthodox flex, but the stance is weak. Man-made logic every time you speak. Scripture's just a backdrop for his philosophic spin. Call him out on context and the call goes dim. Quotes church fathers like a magic spell, but when scripture speaks, he don't know it well. Dodge and deflect, yeah, it's all the same. Cuts the call when he's losing the game. J, why you run away? Hit that mute like a panic escape. No exegesis, just run and hide. Orthodoxy's pride with no Bible inside. He's flexing on stream with his chat on delay. Tough guy persona, but he's running away. Claims it's all logic, but dodges the fight. Where's the Bible? Nowhere inside. Jay Dyer, king of the mute. When the heat turns up, he's hit and reboot. No exegesis, just run and hide. Orthodoxy's pride with no Bible inside. So next time you call, just be sure to beware. One wrong word and you'll vanish in air. He's got a mute button, he's got a disguise, but you can't run forever when you're living in lies.
Welcome everyone to our live stream dedicated to defending sound doctrine. Justification by faith alone. Grace alone. Through Christ alone. To the glory of God alone. And understanding that from Scripture alone. Now, here is your host, the Christian King.
And we are live defending sound doctrine and exposing false teachings all day, every day. I'm the Christian King. Welcome to the show. Quick announcement before we begin. TheChristianKing.com is the official website. You can find all of my work there. All the social media links are in the description. All super chats are automatically read out loud also. Shout out to all the members. Thank you for supporting the channel. It's very much appreciated. Don't forget to hit the like, hit the notification bell, select all on the notification bell, subscribe if you haven't already, and share the live. And with that said, let's get the show started, guys. Good to see y'all. God bless. 4 a.m. first in the chat today. Read the gospel. Scott, Tina, welcome in. Good to see y'all. I'm Mystic. The Satanists, welcome in to the live stream. Hopefully, we could talk about that. You said you'd join up in a week. Chris Veritas, Ruby, good to see you again. God bless. Romans from Agony. Everybody else tuning in. Melody, good to see you. God bless. Alton, I am his. Super Chick Me, good to see you as always. Super Chick Me has been a long time viewer on the channel since like pretty much day one. God bless, Super Chick. Hope all is well. So, a few things happened yesterday, guys. That we'll go.
Do you
over.
just want to debate big channels, or do you want to debate what's true?
So this right here, this is what this whole live stream is gonna circle on. Notice what Jay said, and here he was talking to Ruslan. He said, "Do you want to just debate big channels, or do you want to debate what is true?" So, right, this is so yesterday, right, while we were live, Jay was calling out Mahler and JP on X, to debate him, to come onto his channel, to call in. And this is what I noticed with Jay Dyer, with Sam Shamoon, with William Albrecht. They all hide behind their live. They hide behind their live streams. They don't ever want to come out and play. They can't debate without their mute button, without their kick button. And anytime that you do see them do a formal debate, it's against, just clear heretics, it's against Hebrew Israelites. It's against, or people, they'll take on formal debates with people who they think is, are easy work, that they could, that they could win, that they could beat. And that's it. But anybody who's knowledgeable, any knowledgeable Christian, they will not debate. This, like, you see this often. You've seen William reject plenty of debates from knowledgeable Christians. We've seen Sam do that. We've seen them running, and now it's Jay Dyer's turn. And so what we're going to review here, this was actually his live that he was doing while we were live yesterday. And, I got timestamps, so we're not going to have to watch through the whole, all the
Welcome to the
nonsense
Tabernacle
here.
Axel_GD.
I'm going to
Hit the
spare y'all
notification bell.
from having to watch, all of the, cringe comments and ad homs and insults, I mean, there's probably going to be a few that slip in there, but I went through this and just got, the timestamps so that, what I'm saying, we won't got to waste time watching this whole live. And there's very interesting points that we see. And this is when we look at this, right, by the end of this, it's going to be very clear to everybody, even the Orthodox, that Jay is in fact running. And one of the things, we were trying to get him, to come on to one of our platforms. Mahler was live, and he wouldn't. And then and then he was calling out JP, and JP responded, "Hey, this was all going on live." He responded to him. He said, "Hey, Jay Dyer, I already went on your platform. Why don't you come on over here this time?" Right? That's fair. Right? Or does every time he wants to have a discussion with him, it has to be on his platform? And, he didn't want to. And so, then he was calling out Mahler, and, we were trying to negotiate. JP said, he was doing a bunch of negotiating. He was like, "Hey, how about, I forgot, but it was a couple of things, which I thought were fair. I was like, hey, yeah, that sounds like a good thing. I don't see why he would deny these, solutions. And he still did. And so, after all of this, I was like, yeah, man, he's clearly running. He's clearly dodging. And, we'll see some of that from his live. So let's get into the video.
Today, and we're going to talk about something that I think is so relevant. So if you turn your Bibles to Ephesians chapter 1 with me.
Why they got sad ass piano music playing while he talking?
Also, I always forget, but I apologize in advance for the language. So Ruby. So then we don't have to join anyone's channel if we don't want to.
What?
You see how that looks? You see how that looks? If any of us say, "Oh, we don't have to join anyone's channel if we don't want to," who's running? Who's running? Now, like personally, I would have no problem joining Jay Dyer's channel or William or Sam. I'd be there all day debating them. The problem is they hide behind the kick button. That's the problem. If they didn't do that, if they had a history of giving people an opportunity to talk and equal talking ground, I would be there. But we all know, that if I join there, if Mahler joins there, if JP joins there, if we press him, he'll kick us out for any reason or for no reason. We all know that. And people will say, "Oh, but Jay Dyer, he's talked to people, for like, 10, 20 minutes. Yeah, the people that are not, that knowledgeable, people that don't really press him. Sure, he's fine talking to him. He's fine talking to, for lack of a better term, the low-hanging fruit. Right? I'm not saying, me, that I'm better than any of them, right? But there's certain people he won't talk to. That he would only do it on his platform, because then he has the control over the mute and kick button. And this is the reason why I don't like to mute or kick anybody here, because nobody could say that. Nobody can say, oh, if you're going to go and debate the Christian King on his platform, he's going to mute you, he's going to kick you. Nobody could say that. But again, I apologize in advance for the language. You already know what it is with the Ortho Bros. Random. He said, haven't been muted and kicked before I can say that. What was the reason? What was the reason, Random? And was it by me? Also, now that you bring that up, for admins. Oh, well, Wise, because you be manifesting, Wise. You be manifesting, Wise. The only time that I'm okay, or with other admins,
say shabala babala babla
to mute, is the only reason is because Random said, you said no more hearing from Random today and kicked me. I'd have to know what the context was about. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember what you were doing, Random. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, even with the admins, I prefer the admins don't mute or kick anybody. I think that's my guess. That was my guess while he's live. I might have just had very little patience that day. But yeah, even for the admins, right? I don't like them to mute, or kick people, right? But I mean, sometimes it is necessary when you have like Wise Line talking and hollering over everybody nonstop, and nobody else could get a word in, or interrupting people, constantly. Which we see that happen all the time. But I mean, even then, people aren't muted most of the time when that happens. Rogue says, may I request anonymous prayer for myself? Yeah, of course, Rogue. Let me write that down. Is there anything in specific, or just in general? Scott says, Wise Line, you do manifest. But also another thing I wanted to say, right, which I've noticed has been happening. Sometimes, since there's more, non-Catholic, non-Orthodox here. Guys, when you up here, and it's, not even, don't dogpile, right? Don't bombard Catholics or Orthodox or, others with questions. I know everybody wants to get involved and debate, but yeah, don't do that. Don't be dogpiling people. Hey, God bless Burgundy. Okay, so yeah, let's get back into this.
I ain't going on somebody's low ass number stream. I ain't going on his dumb stream. Those people can call in.
So look at this. What happened here? I think this was Hagios. Hagios. There was some people that I saw over there in the chat, in his chat, and he said, he asked them, "Hey, you know, why don't you join like Mahler's live, right? Because again, you know, we were live during this time." And he asked him, "Why don't you join Mahler's live?" And so he's responding to that comment.
In here, I'm not going. I ain't going on somebody's low ass number stream. I ain't going on his dumb stream. Those people can call in here. I'm not going on a 200,
leave a
100
comment and share with
subscriber
your
stream.
friends, unless you're in league with the
Notice.
heretics.
Notice what he said. Notice what this man said. I'm not going over there because they don't have enough views. But what did he just say, guys? What did he just say? I might have to have, you know, I put this on the live stream. I need to make a button for this. But what did he just say, y'all?
Do you just want to debate big channels, or do you want to debate what's true?
Do you want to just debate big channels or what is true? Why is he contradicting himself here?
Why? I ain't going on somebody's low ass number stream. I ain't going on his dumb stream. Those people can call in here. I'm not going on a 200, 100 subscriber stream. Why are you wasting my time? Them boys is all in the orbit. Them a bunch of gay orbiters of Ruslans. You think I'm going to go on gay orbiter Ruslans people's streams? No, they can come over here. By the way, I'm doing them a favor because all they want is a clip farm. All they want is attention.
Wait, Jay, but I thought you said it was about the truth, not the big platforms.
Do you just want to debate big channels, or do you want to debate what's true?
Y'all can't make this up. Y'all can't make this up. And here's the and for you Orthodox that are here.
He's a clown.
Join the panel. We'll open up the panel shortly. It's only, you know, it'll only be a few minutes. There was just a few clips that we're going to go over. So join and defend the false teachings of the Orthodox Church. Now here's
The New Testament, you idiot.
you know, a few notice, you know, these arguments is law says Sam Shamunsky was right about Jay Dyer. About what?
Them dummies stream about
let me
favors.
bring this back.
Orbiters is all a 200, 100 subscriber stream. Why are you wasting my time? Them boys is all in the.
I thought it was about debating truth. What happened to that? Oh, and I remember what I was going to say now. You know what? Some people, right? The ortho bros will come in here and say, "Oh, well, why don't you go over there? He has a bigger platform. You know, you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to be, you know, on a bigger platform. You know, a bigger audience."
Oh, Lord.
You know, number one, like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If he had 3 viewers, I would still go over and debate him. Right? If he wasn't hiding behind his mute and kick button all day. But also, you could tell these excuse, or these reasons aren't even like good reasons, because nobody's trying to go onto his platform for any benefit to their channel. Me going on his channel isn't going to give me, thousands of subscribers. His whole audience is Orthodox. Why would they follow a Christian live stream? Random says, if I had 3 viewers, would you come debate me? Be honest, I have 0 views, so it's not a real question. Yeah, of course, Random. I would want to debate you on Mariology, though. But yeah, like, a first clip already, and you see these excuses and contradictions, right?
Orbit. Them a bunch of gay orbiters of Ruslan's. You think I'm gonna go?
And also, here's another thing. He said we're all orbiters of Ruslan. I'm not really associated with Ruslan. I don't really talk to Ruslan. I don't.
I know
really
this
watch
is your
his
best
channel. If I'm not mistaken, like also Mahler is not really associated with Ruslan or watches his channel. The closest person to Ruslan is JP. So I don't know what he's talking about. Orbiters.
On gay orbiter Ruslan's people's streams? No, they can come over here. By the way, I'm doing them a favor, because all they want is a clip farm. All they want is a.
You're doing us a favor? Because we just looking for clips.
What the?
Attention.
I mean, yes, I would clip. I would clip that interaction all day, every day. But Mahler doesn't. I think Mahler does a few clips. JP doesn't really do any clips. I don't think JP does any clips at all. So yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
Them dummies stream about me every 2 weeks. So no, I'm not giving them what they want, but although I will give them what they want, because they can come over here.
Yeah, we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue streaming on Jay Dyer and how he's running. Of course, we still gonna keep our foot on his neck, figuratively, metaphorically speaking, of course.
And they can call in. And they can get their dumb clips. That's all they do. Do y'all not realize that people just want clips? You think I'm scared?
Yes, you are. Right. The main thing, I mean, I'll speak for myself. The main thing I want is for the truth to be exposed. Or sorry, the truth to be revealed and the lies to be exposed. That's my main goal, and so this is why I, early on, I always wanted to go to the people, like, I guess at the top, the people who, like when you talk to Catholics, right? They're at least in this community, a lot of
Uppercut the like button, leave a comment, and share with your friends. Unless you pray to Mama May, we.
A lot of them would say, hey, debate Sam Shamoon, debate William. Like, we'd be here doing lives refuting Catholicism, and then they'd come in here saying, oh, debate Sam, debate William. So I was like, okay, well, if we could, if I could go and debate the big bosses of Catholicism and refute their arguments, then the whole tower crumbles. Because, it's these guys that they look up to. These are their champions. So when their champion
Uppercut
is
the
down,
like button, leave a comment, and share with your friends. Unless you pray to
and,
Mama May we.
there's nobody else. There's nobody else to defend their teachings. So what do you do? Read the gospel. It says CK trying to debate priests. Yes, I would love to debate the Pope too. And so, at the time, I was mostly focused on Catholicism, right? So I was going after William and Sam. But now Orthodoxy could get the smoke. So we coming at Jay. And this is the Ortho Bros, this is their king. This is their champion. So when he's taken down, when he's exposed, when his arguments are exposed, who are the Ortho Bros going to have left? Who are they going to run to? Right? Because Orthodox don't even want to debate on here. Like my lives and videos, the comments that I see on there is, oh, call into Jay Dyer. Oh, why don't you debate Jay Dyer? We already know why. We already know, he if I go on there, like, he'd mute and kick me within minutes. But here's the thing, right? All these comments tell you something. All they do, all these little Ortho Bro minions, all they do is point to Daddy Dyer. Because that's all they got. They just relying on Daddy Dyer. They can't defend their own religion, can't defend their own teachings. So they just go around commenting to everybody, oh, but Daddy Dyer. Daddy Dyer, help us.
That dude called in. I asked him to call in and debate me on intercession of the saints, and he did. So how am I scared?
He's talking about JP here.
Your intercession of the called in.
You notice too, I don't know why, but he tries not to name people by name. He's just like, oh, that dude. Oh, they.
I asked him to call in. I'm scared. Realize that people just want clips. You think I'm scared. That dude called in. I asked him to call in and debate me on intercession of the saints, and he did. So how am I scared? You're about to.
That wasn't even a debate.
At Robert Bryant 1897
At
is
all.
now a member of the flock.
A fisherman, thank you for the 5 gifted.
At Brooklink is now a member of the flock.
No.
Robert got a
At
gifted
Tom,
membership.
193 is now a member of the flock.
BK. Parasolo.
At Parasolo 75 is now a member of the flock.
And Lift It Up.
At Lifted Up 70 is now a member of the flock.
And so, okay, so, that debate, right? I could tell when JP went on Jay Dyer's,
With all due respect,
Ruby
suck.
says Jay did respond to JP's questions about intercession. If he wants a real debate, then let them set it up. Nah, basically, Ruby, I mean, we could go over that. We could go over that conversation. It wasn't even a debate. It was basically Jay Dyer saying, hey, I believe this. He wasn't even making arguments. He wasn't even proving anything. He was just like, oh, I believe this. And, JP basically was just like, oh, well, I don't agree with that. I don't find any, evidence to support that. And then it was okay, bye. See you later. That wasn't a debate. And I understand JP because, when you're on these channels where they mute and kick you quickly for any reason or for no reason, you have to be walking on eggshells. You can't corner them. You can't, press them on anything. You can't pressure them. You can't you can't box. You can't box with them. Because as soon as they start, to feel backed up into the corner, they'll find any reason to kick you. So you have to be careful because you want the conversation to still keep going. Right? You don't want to make them panic. And this is why Jay Dyer and Sam and William love to hide behind their mute button and their kick button. Hey, Glenn, God bless. Pedro. Everybody else tuning in. Robert, Simone, God bless you. Good to see you. All right, let's continue.
To just get booted, you're wasting everybody's time. Y'all are just call in and debate me on intercession of the saints, and he did. So how am I scared? You're about to just get booted. You're wasting everybody's time. Y'all are just scared because I'm making fun of your dumb cult leader, Ruslan.
Look at this. So you're about to get booted for telling him to debate. Yeah, Ruby, that would be great. That would be great. But Jay Dyer says he doesn't, he's not going to waste time debating smaller channels. Even though this is what he said.
Do you just want to debate big channels, or do you want to debate what's true?
I asked Jay that same question, but he won't do formal debates with any smaller channels. Unless they're like, clear heretics or easy work.
RUSE, Ruslan, and his dumb rhythm and blue R&B church.
Ephesians chapter 1. Verse 3. I'm reading out of the NIV. It says,
oh, shit.
Praise be to
the... over there in that NIV.
Alton said the Black Hebrew Israelites did the same thing from 2018 to 2022, not debating, hiding behind mute buttons, and now the movement is dying like this one will soon be.
Ultra Combo!
Yeah. Watch. Hey, mark my words, guys. 2026, the Eastern Orthodox Church is going to take some L's. All praise and glory to God.
He over in that NIB, right? He ain't got the KGB Bible. He ain't got the K.
Okay, I think that was it for that timestamp. Go to the next one.
I'm a Protestant.
I've listened to a lot of your content for sure, so I think it's really good. And I'm honestly just trying to understand.
I mean, I can't. I'm sorry, man. I can't hear you. Try to get to a good mic. It's just we can't even hear you. You're there and then you're gone for like 5 seconds and then you're back. So try to find a good mic. No, I'm not going to some randos 50-person live stream. Why would I do that?
What? Why would you do that?
Do you just want to debate big channels or do you want to debate what's true?
Look at that.
I'm doing my live stream. I'm not. If they want a clip farm, they can come be on this stream. Smokey, what's up? Stop asking me, or I'm just going to boot you.
The GOAT, brother. This is at this moment right here.
At Free Grace 289 Faith Alone 45 gave 2 shekels. Jay just got done playing 18 holes. Golf flag emoji.
Free Grace, thank you for the super chat. I think you may be right. So at this point, right, we were live yesterday, and then Smokey said, "Hey, I'm gonna try to call in, and ask, try to get him to come over here to, have a debate." And so this is that moment.
Smokey.
Yes, that's me.
Yo.
How's it going?
Good, man. What's on your mind?
Good. I just wanted to see if you would give me just less than 60 seconds to present an argument to justify going and having a chat with Mueller.
Well, you wanted to debate about me going to his stream?
Well, not a debate, just presenting an argument.
Well, if you're presenting an argument, that's a debate. What do you?
Of course.
If you're presenting an argument, then that's part of a debate. So.
Okay, well that's fine. And I'll wait
if they want
the like
dude,
button,
if they
leave
want
a
to
comment
clip,
and
they
share
want to
with
clip
your
farm,
friends.
they can just hop on here
Unless
right
you
now.
pray to Mama May we.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Jay, that's
This don't even make any sense, right? Because earlier he was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna go over there to their channel because they just want to clip farm." Remember that? He was like, "Oh, you guys don't even know, they just want to clip farm." But so you didn't want to come over to our channels because we just want to clip farm. But you're okay if we go to your channel and clip farm?
What?
Make that make sense. Monk, I would love that. CK debate Jay on capturing Christianity. I would love to do that, but he's not gonna waste his time with smaller channels. Remember that? Remember he said that he doesn't owe. Well, I don't know if he said it already or this is gonna come up, but he says, oh, he doesn't owe smaller channels anything. And this is what I'm saying, right? I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this in the archives because later, when this channel is larger, what excuse is he gonna make? What excuse is he gonna make later? And this is why I say they can't run forever. They cannot run forever.
That's not really fair what they want to do. And you're the king of clip.
Why is that not fun?
Channels to do that for you. So I mean, okay, well that's fine. And I'll wait.
Presenting an argument, dude. If they want to clip farm, they can just hop on here right now.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Jay, that's not really fair what they want to do. And you're the king of clip.
Why is that not fun?
Channels to do that for you. So I mean, it's all a clip farm. It all grows a brand, right?
Oh, so now you know the motives, and I'm just
brother. You rock, my man.
Well, I mean, you do.
And Robert Bryant 1897 gave 2 shekels. Jay went to Cooley's channel to click farm though. Smiley face emoji.
Robert, thank you for the super chat.
Got him! Got him!
He said Jay went to Cooley channel to click farm though. I'm not sure who that is, but it's interesting.
No.
Interesting. Ruby says Frank, and if that's the case, if that happened to CK or JP, then I would agree with the comments here about him running. But right now, no one is running. He just declined to join, and that's it. Well, the question is, Ruby, if somebody continually declines to join, not only that, but is making all sorts of different excuses that don't even make sense.
You can continue, Albert Einstein.
Like at that point, you cannot say that they are not running. And, you know, and that's one of the reasons too. That's one of the reasons
Say
that I was like, you know, it's good that to have this channel, you know, be 24/7. You know, like we're still working our way on there. You know, all praise and glory to God. But this is nice because we, you know, well, once we're continually open 24/7. Yeah, Jay knows where to find us. Right, you can step in here anytime that you
land
have
my
free.
helicopter, okay?
Channels to build off of clips of things that you've done in the past and debates and things like that. I know you do that for a reason because you like to get your name out there and your interaction so people can see your talent and your numbers grow. I'm not faulting you for it. It's playing the game.
And did I fault them? I said if they want a clip farm, they can come over here.
Well, I understand.
Yeah, but in the beginning, his reason not to go to our channel was because we just want a clip farm. That's his first excuse. Oh, I'm not going over there because they just want to clip farm. So
I've been debating for 20 years, guys.
it's okay to clip farm on his channel then. Like, but that makes no sense.
And that it just, I don't understand why you wouldn't want to go ahead and expose yourself to their audience concurrently.
I've already
exposed. Why you wouldn't just want to do that? And
I've
they
already
promised.
exposed.
You're out of here. Arrogant,
Himself,
prideful, liar, mentally ill.
Our audience.
Liturgeo.
That what he was about to say?
They wouldn't mute you clicking the link.
I've already
expose yourself to their audience concurrently. It just, I don't understand why you wouldn't want to go ahead and expose yourself to their audience concurrently.
I've already exposed.
Why you wouldn't just want to do that? And they promised they wouldn't mute you at all. Would you give them the same promise?
That was another thing that was going on yesterday, right? You know, we're negotiating. And one of the things is like, hey, like we promise not to mute you. You know, and then I think at one point too, JP was said like, you know, oh, would you have the same courtesy if you know, one of us goes there? Do you promise not to mute us?
All you're saying is waffling at this point.
But still, he still didn't want to. Even though they like Smokey said here, right? You know, he said, hey, they promised not to mute you. Yes, they promised that mute mode would be off.
Implying that
they promised they wouldn't mute you at all. Would you give them the same promise?
Implying that I'm going to
gone on over and he'll give you at least 15 minutes.
Get out of here.
Yes, implying that you will mute us. Absolutely, because that's what history shows. Look what he just did right now. Look.
Here, hush up. Shut up. You're talking over me. No, I'm not going to go over there because
Look at that. Notice that hit a nerve right there. So, oh, you implying that I mute people? Okay, let me mute you.
What?
What a beta.
The Ortho Bros, this is your king. This is your king right here. Fisherman says Jay literally does the thing he's denying. Literally within seconds. How long did Smokey talk to him before getting kicked? Let me play that interaction from the beginning, right? To see, to see how long that lasted.
I don't want to get out of here.
The game or something.
So now,
I mean, well, that's fine. And I'll wait for the debate. Just to
what you want?
I just wanted to see if you. Yes, that's me.
Yo,
how's it going?
Good, man. What's on your mind?
Good. I just wanted to see if you would give me just less than 60 seconds to present an argument to justify going and having a chat with Mueller.
Well, you wanted to debate about me going to his stream?
Well, not a debate, just presenting an argument.
Well, if you're presenting an argument, that's a debate. What do you?
Of course.
If you're presenting an argument, then that's part of a debate. So.
Okay, well that's fine.
Why? If they want to, dude, if they want to clip farm, they can just hop on here right now.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Jay, that's not really fair what they want to do. And you're the king of clip farming.
Why is that not fun?
Channels to do that for you. So I mean, it's all a clip farm. It all grows a brand, right?
Oh, so now you know the motives, and I'm just clip farming.
Well, I mean, you do encourage channels to build off of clips of things that you've done in the past and debates and things like that. I know you do that for a reason because you like to get your name out there and your interactions so people can see your talent and your numbers grow. I'm not faulting you for it. It's playing the game.
And did I fault them? I said if they want a clip farm, they can come over here.
Well, I understand that. It just, I don't understand why you wouldn't want to go ahead and expose yourself to their audience concurrently.
I've already exposed.
Why you wouldn't just want to do that? And they promised they wouldn't mute you at all. Would you give them the same promise?
Implying that I'm going to
imply. Gone on over, and he'll give you at least 15 minutes.
Get out of here. Hush up. Shut up. You're talking over me. No, I'm not going to go over there because I don't want.
44:15. In the beginning was 42:15. Who was it? Negan called it. It was almost exactly, pretty much exactly 2 minutes. (42:15) to 44:15.
Want to go over there. Out of here. Hush up. You're implying that I'm going to imply.
And he'll give you at least 15 minutes.
Get out of here. Hush up. Shut up. You're talking over me. No, I'm not going to go over there because I don't want to go over there.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Exactly, Fisherman. As soon as he brought up being muted, he got muted. I think that hit a nerve. And what does he do? Oh, shut up. Get out of here. You're muted. This is why. I'm never going to call into his show. And then he's going to do the same thing that he did with JP like which we saw. I think that was yesterday's live. Oh, I already debated JP. I already destroyed him. Right, you call in and they'll use that as an excuse. No, I don't need to debate him again. I already debated him. You know, he called into my channel. I debated him. I destroyed him. I don't need to debate him. These are the tactics of people who cannot defend their false teachings. I agree, Ruby. I agree, but he's not going to do it. Because then he uses the excuse, oh, there's small channels, I don't owe them anything. There's small channels, I don't owe them anything. That's his excuse for that. Even though earlier he said this.
Do you just want to debate big channels?
When you see the high priest,
or do you want to debate
the throat
what's
of
true?
The lamb, right? And the blood is gushing. He takes from that blood.
And I already had the
puts on
debate with
horn.
them, and they did it on there. There's no reason why they can't.
Look at this. I already had a debate with him.
I've been debating for 20 years, brother.
No, I'm not going to debate him because I already had a debate with him. Told you.
Call in here with them, and they because I don't want to go over there. And I shut up. You're talking over me.
That's his excuse. Oh, because I don't want to go over there. What? I don't want to debate him because I don't want to go over there.
What a mess.
The priest is arriving with our dear foot.
Glenn said, you said, Christian King, you said that a month there earlier. Don't go on his channel because they say you be debated them then. Sam does the same thing. William does the same thing. Alton says Jay Dyer is going to lead a lot of people to atheism. Hey, Providence, welcome in. This is what happens when you drink too much of the foot juice. Yeah, I probably wouldn't last longer than Smokey did. Negan says he wouldn't debate you, CK, even if you called in, he'd hang up right away.
I mean, no, I'm not going to go over there because I don't want to go over there. And I already had the debate with them, and they.
Oh, that's the laugh. That's the laugh that Mahler does. I'm gonna have to clip this.
They did it on to go over there. Shut up. You're talking over me. No, I'm not going to go over there because I don't want to go over there. And I already had the debate with them, and they
clip that.
Did it on there. There's no reason why they can't call in here.
Let's see what was the timestamp on this.
Here with them, and they did it on there. There's no reason why they can't call in here and also stream it on their thing. There's shut up. You're talking over me. No, I'm not going to go over there because I don't want to go over there. And I already had the debate with them, and they did it on there. There's no reason why they can't call in here and also stream it on their thing. The same thing applies to them, Goober. If they want to call in, they can call in on their phone and they can continue live streaming, do like I'm doing in ghetto style. They can hold the phone up to the freaking microphone. I'm not going to hook up to StreamYard and then hook all of that up into OBS. I'm just not doing all that. I'm doing my stream. And I'm not giving these dudes, I don't respect these dudes. I'm not giving them the attention that they want on their channels. But they can clip anything they want and they can call in here and continue.
You're a Bible butcher.
I'm not giving them the attention they want on their channels.
What the?
Katakutiakin dekuriu.
I'm not sure what he means. I'm not sure what he means by that.
Continue their on. I'm not giving the up into OBS. I'm just not doing all that. I'm doing my stream, and I'm not.
And I mean, I don't know how his bro, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, this is how you know these are excuses, guys. This is how you know this is excuses. He says, "Oh, hold on, let me run."
You are a fraud.
Get all of
Is that
that
what
up
you
into your microphone. I'm not going to hook up to StreamYard and then hook all of that up into OBS. I'm just not doing all that. I'm doing my.
He said, "I'm not gonna hook up the StreamYard to OBS and did all that, bro." He literally has a tab open.
Get out of here.
He literally has a tab open with X on it. All you would do is open up another tab, copy and paste the link to join the restream, and your audio is already going to come through onto your live. Your microphone is already going to be connected. He literally don't have to do anything.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all seeing these excuses? Y'all seeing these excuses? Oh, I don't want to have to connect, OBS and connect all this stuff. Bro, you have a browser open. You have the audio coming in from the browser. Literally all you do is open up another tab, copy and paste the link. Your audio is already coming through your live. Your mic is already connected. That's all you do. You don't have to do no fancy technology, bro. This is excuses. This is straight up excuses. Same thing with what's it called? Nikolai. When me and JP went on his live yesterday, he was like, "Oh, I'm not going to end my live," because he was, I think he was on StreamYard. He was like, "Oh, I'm not going to end my live to go over there." I was like, "Bro, you literally just, all you got to do is open up you could still have your StreamYard tab open. You could still be live. All you do is open up another tab,
Give
copy
me
and
some
paste the link,
evidence in antiquity.
and you could share that tab. You could share that tab on your StreamYard. Your audio is already going to be connected. Your mic's already going to be connected. You don't have to end your live, bro. These are all excuses. And that's how you know they're running.
You're not going to pontificate.
That's how you know they're running. But, they try to get away with this because, most of their audience doesn't stream. Most of their audience, doesn't use StreamYard or Restream or OBS, so they don't really know. Yeah, but it's not that hard, bro. Open up another tab. That's all you do. And this is what I'm saying. This man is scared to debate.
Hit like, leave a comment, and share with your friends. Unless you're in league with the heretics.
My stream. And I'm not giving these dudes, I don't respect these dudes. I'm not giving them.
So you don't respect us. And for that reason, you won't come onto our platforms because you don't respect us. But you're okay with us going to your platform, even though you still don't respect us.
What the?
The attention that they want on their channels. But they can clip anything they want and they can call in here and continue their stupid stream. Errol, what's up? No, it's not the movie review mauler. It's a dude that nobody even follows. These are the lowest tier Protestants. They're worse than need God.
These are the lowest tier Protestants.
Oh, Lord.
I know this is your best friend, Christian King.
So, if we are the low, first of all, if we're low tier Protestants, worse than needgod.net, why was he trying to debate Need God then? Why was he trying to debate needgod.net if he was one of the lowest tier Protestants?
What the?
Make that make sense. Right. I don't know. I don't know if you guys remember, but he was what's it called? needgod.net. Put some videos about how, Jay was wanting to debate him, and, they were trying to agree on the topic, and then Jay didn't like the topic or the title of it. So he was like,
I don't play games like a neophyte like you are.
But why was he trying to debate him? And if I'm not mistaken, it was Jay, the one who wanted to debate him. Need God didn't reach out to Jay Dyer, if I'm not mistaken. So if we're the lowest tier, worse than Need God, why were you trying to debate Need God? Why are you trying to debate low tier Protestants? It's not about Misao. It's not about just Catholics in general. It's about the person. It's about the person. It has nothing to do whether you're Catholic or not.
This is all this is that they want to. That's why they stream about me every week. It's not the movie review mauler. It's a dude that nobody even follows. These are the lowest tier Protestants. They're worse than Need God. This is that they want to. That's why they stream about me every week. And they're Ruslan's butt buddies, so they want to come on. They want to make a big stink, get attention. That's why I'm not doing it. Errol, what's up?
No, nobody here, is trying to get attention. And you know what? Here's the thing too. Nobody could say that about me, because this live I was doing for, I think, a year and a half, streaming to like 3 people for over a year. Right. If I wanted the attention, I would have quit long ago. I wouldn't have been streaming for almost 2 years to like 3 to 5 people. Right, because that was my whole goal was like, man, look, if I could help out one person, if I could teach one person, if I could show one person, these deceptions and lies, and how people lie about church history, how they lie about verses, how they twist verses. If I could just show one person that I'm good, my job is done.
He's a Hindu worshiper.
And yeah, if anything, yeah, Dark, because he gets really upset when you stream about him. And that's the thing, I would be like, man, I wish more people streamed about me. Because I want to see people try to refute my arguments. I want to. So I don't know what he's crying about. Tina, all praise and glory to God.
You're a Satan worshiper.
Hey Jay, how's it going?
Good, what's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to call. I really been appreciating your content. It actually kind of brought me back into the being a Christian from being a former atheist in no small part due to your tag formulation. I just wanted to run a quick question on the argument by you.
Okay, sure.
So, as I understand it, it's kind of an important premise is the impossibility of the contrary worldview. My question is, if you consider something like Platonism, so say the atheist just assumes things like logic or the existence of the external world or the past possible for them to do. The way I think about it is, for the atheist, it just response in our worldview that includes a bunch of metaphysical actions don't give us any kind of, that doesn't tell me that I ought to believe those things or why in terms of atheists aren't Platonists. Typically, their conception of immaterial forms, temporal things that is versus the realm of flux and change. So just saying that doesn't justify it. It's not an argument to just assert that. People have, if they can do that, you can say, oh man, it defeats the whole purpose of the debate. Hank, what's up? Dude, these people are not even, they're not debaters, dude. These are like low tier knee god level people who are just looking for some attention because they're in the ruse.
Oh, so, here again, he's talking about us. Because in the chat, people are saying, hey, go debate, Mahler, JP.
Sphere. God level. These people are not, as I win, well, then I can knock over all the pieces and say, I win. It's defeats the whole purpose of a debate. Hank, what's up? Dude, these people are not even, they're
actually, in here, somebody had mentioned me in the chat.
Not debaters, dude. These are like low tier knee god level people who are just looking for some attention because they're in the Ruslan sphere. And they try to they stream about
again, I'm not in the Ruslan sphere. I don't think Mahler's in the Ruslan sphere. And again, if we're so low tier, well then why don't you just come and debate us? It should be easy work. We're so low tier, you could refute our arguments as fast as you mute people. We're so low tier, you could destroy our arguments so easily and quickly, as quickly as you kick people. What's the deal? This is what I don't understand. Fisherman, I think it was from nervousness, personally. Random. You have a chart? You have a time chart for that?
about me every week, bitching and complaining, pearl clutching about 4-letter words. It's the lowest tier stuff, man. You guys are not even, you're not missing anything.
Why is he telling his audience you guys aren't missing anything? A soundbite of what?
How about I just show you my time chart?
And they're never going to call in because they can't complain sphere. And they try to they stream about me every week, bitching and complaining, pearl clutching about 4-letter words. It's the lowest tier stuff, man. You guys are not even.
Here's the thing, right? If personally, if I would be debating him, I wouldn't even be addressing, the foul language and the cursing and the burping and stuff. I wouldn't even be addressing that. I would be sticking to the arguments. But again, this is just excuses, bro. This is excuses. They say, oh, they're just going to be debating about my curse words. No, bro. I don't think me, Mahler, or JP would be doing that. These are just excuses. Oh, his burp. I don't know. I may have to make that one.
Leave a comment and share with your friends.
For
Unless
members
you
only.
Pray to Mama May we.
Otherwise, people can be abusing that one. But let me get the timestamp for that.
We're not even a debate, and I can knock over all the pieces and say, "Oh man, it's." Dude, these people are not even. They're not debaters, dude. These are like low tier need God level people who are just looking for some attention because they're in the Ruslan sphere. And they try to they stream about me every week, bitching and complaining, pearl clutching about 4-letter words. It's the lowest tier stuff, man. You guys are not even, you're not missing anything. And they're never going to call in because they can't act, they don't know anything. What's up, man? Hank.
We don't
understand.
know anything.
You don't understand.
Okay, we don't know anything, so we will never call in to your show. So if we don't know anything, then why don't you debate? It should be easy work.
Hank, what's up? And all of their dumb audience coming over here trying to bait me to come over. I'm not going over there.
Hey, Jay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey, man, it's been a while since I called in. I've been busy. I've been getting ready for my tour. My album's dropping.
Yo.
But, dude, I just wanted to say, man, I just want to call and say I finally found an Orthodox church, man, that, I've been attending, man. And
Pretending that you were like Ruslan, but I appreciate that.
I know that.
You're being serious. Okay.
I was.
Oh, you were joking. Okay, never mind. Appreciate that, man. Hank, what's up, dude? These people are, I'm telling you, man, they're just coming up with drama to get attention. They couldn't, they're just.
What drama? What drama? We just exposing how you keep running and how it's obvious that you're running. But what drama? Right? I'm just here pointing out all the reasons why I believe from all the things that he's said that he is in fact running. And I'm showing this right to the audience so that they could also see he is in fact running. I'm gonna have to get the clip too of when he said that, oh, he doesn't owe us, anything, that we're small channels. And yet again, this is what he said earlier.
Do you just want to debate big channels? Or do you want to debate
prideful,
what's true?
Liar, mentally ill. You're being pulverized.
These people are there. I'm telling you, man, they're just coming up
with all due
with
respect, you
drama to get attention.
Ruby says after hearing his ghetto-ness, CK, I wouldn't waste my time with Jay, but see, this is the thing. Like, I don't see this as a waste of time. I don't see this as a waste of time because this is the Ortho Bros King, right? And when you take out the king, the whole kingdom comes tumbling down. Exactly, Free Grace. You got to come for the king.
They wouldn't last 5 minutes in a real discussion. We already debated them.
Yeah, bro, we wouldn't last 5 minutes because you would kick us. We know that.
Oh, Lord.
They're just coming up with drama to get attention. They wouldn't last 5 minutes in a real discussion. We already debated them. We had a 40-minute debate on the intercession of the saints with him a year ago.
Wait. What the?
What the?
Notice this, yo. He said, we already debated them. You didn't debate me. You didn't debate Mahler. And that discussion, with JP, I would not even call that a debate.
You're done, man.
And then he said he debated JP for 40 minutes. He said he debated JP for 40 minutes. Guys, look at this. Watch this, yo. He debated JP for 40 minutes. Let's see. Let's look at this. So here's the clip of that.
I went ahead and moved him out so that we could go to JP because he's.
So I don't know if y'all could see that.
You're not an honest man.
This video is only 20 minutes long. Not 40 minutes.
What the?
20 minutes, not 40 minutes. This man doubled the time. And in fact, it's less than 20 minutes because the video
This
doesn't
is the
even,
Christian King's best friend.
Right, the video starts off with me and HHS and JP talking. Oh, and then there's still commentary. Wait, I don't know if he's still on here. Actually, let me see.
Just St. James's.
Somebody
in the chat might know which of these is actually technically the oldest because people always.
Yeah. So JP had already left by then.
All right, I'll read those for sure. I appreciate it, fellas. You guys have a nice day.
Yeah.
Yeah, God bless.
So the whole conversation, guys. So this is at 17:18.
I just want to let you know about Jay. I'm Catholic. You're demeaning.
To have a discussion with the both of you guys.
And 1:18.
Never, ever.
So this whole debate, was 17 minutes long. "17 minutes.
What the?
And I wouldn't even call it a debate. 17 minutes. Yeah, over here. Look at Jay lying to his audience. Oh, I already debated them. I debated them, and I was debating him for 40 minutes.
They wouldn't last 5 minutes in a real discussion. We already debated them. We had a 40-minute debate on the intercession of the saints with him a year ago. I'm not going on their dumb StreamYard stream. They can call in here and they can keep streaming and they can clip it all they want. I don't care.
You know how crazy that's.
I'm not going to end my stream and go on their stream. What's up, man? Delson, what's up?
Again, right, these are all excuses. All excuses because he doesn't have to end his live. All you do is open up another tab on that browser that you have there, on the browser that you have X on. All you do is open up another tab. And that's it. You don't have to do anything else. And the audio is already going to go to your streaming software. Your mic is already hooked up. You don't have to end no live. Stop making excuses. Okay, and then there's one more timestamp.
Some stupid line of argument like that. Ketone.
Hello?
What's up?
He's a clown.
Hey, what's up, Jay? So, some of my friends came up to speak to Mahler, and they were like pressing him, and this guy Mahler just won't speak. Keep saying you blocked him, and you know that
Yeah, he's unblocked right now, so he can come in here.
He's running, right?
This is exactly what I was saying yesterday, guys. If you watched yesterday's live, bro, Jay was just all weird, right? Because he was blocking JP, he was blocking Mahler, and then like we pulled up one of them, I forgot who it was, pulled up Jay's X, and then they're like, oh, he unblocked me. Right, he's just blocking and unblocking, bro. Like, what is this?
No.
What is this, bro? Are you in high school?
What the?
Bruh.
Like, for reals, what is this? And so I guess he just unblocks him so that he could call in, but then afterwards he's gonna block him again. What's the point of that? And notice this guy. Yeah, I'm glad you caught that. I'm glad you caught that all tonight. So this guy, right, who sounds like an ortho bro. Bro, he wants this not to be true. He doesn't want to believe. He doesn't want to believe that Jay's running. Because like when we were live, they were bringing up the receipts. Look, Jay has me blocked. Yeah, exactly, Umzi. They act like little kids, blocking people. So this guy, they were showing receipts. Hey, look, Jay has me blocked right now. He's running. This guy calls in, and notice how he asked Jay Dyer, he's running, right? Right, Jay? Please tell me that he's running, Jay. He's got to be running, right, Jay? Right? Say it ain't so. You're not. He's not running, right? Jay, tell me something. Let me run that back.
He's unblocked right now, so he can come in here.
He's running, right?
He is
Daddy Dyer, he's running, right? Right? Just say yes, Dyer. Just say yes. I need to know if he's running. Please tell me he's running.
The GOAT, brother. You rock, my man.
At Raymond Sinonicencio 4457 gave 5 shekels. Yo, look how the chat Wiselian and the Tabernacle Secretary are trying to put a false impression on people to confuse the chat. Straight demonic.
He's a clown.
Ray, thank you for the super chat. And how the chat Wiseline of the Tabernacle,
and you say clown
security.
Things like chick
It's
doctor.
Tabernacle security. That's just a bot.
The GOAT, brother. You rock, my man.
At Fisherman's Corner gave 5 shekels. Uh-oh.
Fisherman, thank you for the super chat. But like legit, I feel bad for this caller. I legit feel bad for like it sounds like he's having a crisis. He's legit having a crisis. Live online.
These dudes are bugging.
Oh, hold on. JP has some breaking news. JP reporting live from New York. Over to you, JP. This just in. This just in. JP says, breaking news. Jay Dyer wants to debate God logic.
What the?
So wait a minute. We pressing him to debate. We pressing him to debate, and then he runs wanting to debate somebody else.
What the?
Huh. Sounds like this is another excuse. Oh, guys, I can't debate you guys because I'm gonna have to prepare for my debate with my other debate. Yeah, JP, what time is that at? Yeah, man, but like I said, I feel bad for this caller. I really do. Jay, it sounds like Jay is letting him down. You could hear it in his voice.
Unblocked right now.
Keep saying to speak to Mahler. So, some of my friends came up to speak to Mahler and they were like pressing him. And this guy Mahler just won't speak. Keep saying you blocked him. And you know that.
Yeah, he's unblocked right now. So he can come in here.
He's running, right?
He is unblocked so that he.
You can continue, Albert.
Notice he didn't even answer his question. He said, he's running, right? Daddy Dyer, please tell me that he's running. And he didn't even answer his question.
No, Bible.
He didn't even answer his question. He didn't even say, yes, my son.
Why do you think
he's running?
haters in here right now that don't have nobody to hate on? Feel free to hate on me.
He didn't comfort him at all. He didn't say, yes, my son, he is in fact running. Yes. He didn't even answer him. Poor Dark says, poor guy didn't even get an answer. And yeah, Alton, this is why I'm saying Alton. Alton says, grown man looking for validation. Like they rely on Jay so much. In their eyes, orthodoxy is true because of Jay Dyer. And this is why I'm saying when you take down the king, the whole kingdom falls.
Wrong.
If I were ever to have a debate with Jay Dyer and destroy all his false teachings, there's going to be a lot of ortho bros like this caller who are going to be panicking. Who look up to Daddy Dyer. Random says, Ben Thorpe would say that guy has daddy issues. Am I right?
He could come if he wants to, but I knew he's.
But this was telling. This was telling because he didn't even answer the question. He didn't say, yes, my son, believe me, he is running. Yes. Nothing. He didn't even address that.
He's running, right?
He is unblocked so that he could come if he wants to, but I knew he's not going to come.
Okay. Because pretty much I went on his panel twice and he just won't come up. Isn't that unbelievable?
Wait, what won't come up? What do you mean his panel?
Isn't that unbelievable? Yeah, you know what's unbelievable too is Jay Dyer not leaving his safe spot. His safe space. That's unbelievable. If anything's unbelievable, it's that. Bro, Fisherman, this is what I'm saying, man. I'm glad you guys see this too. Like the tone, Fisherman says the tone of his voice almost sounds like he's crying. Snowman. You talking about on Discord? But yeah, and this is what I'm saying. There's so many people like this guy, this caller, who see Jay and feel about Jay the same way.
Delusional people.
He keeps saying like, it's like, him is a relevant guy named Christian King and JP, and they're just like talking about like, oh.
This irrelevant guy named CK, Christian King.
Oh, Lord.
Let me see. Oh, hold on. Right now, oh yeah. So I forgot who this was, but he messaged somebody and he said, Jay Dyer said, "You gonna call in?" I think this was JP. He said, "We are here. Join up and chat with Mahler." And he responded by saying, "Nope." But let me see. Let me see if I could download it from here, and then because I don't have Discord on the streaming PC, so I have to send this. But let me see. You're in Daddy's Bad Books now, CK, says Miss Flips. HHS, God bless, says he messaged me too under my video. I told him one of the channels he could find me on.
Oh, that homie Jay Dyer won't come away here. Like, and they're talking about you're just scared of them. Like, saying like, it's like, him is a relevant guy named Christian King and JP, and they're just like talking about like, oh, that homie Jay Dyer won't come away here. Like, and they're talking about you're just scared of them. Like, Jay, why not just like,
I already debated their idiot butt buddy JP uncut. Why would I be scared of them if I already debated the dude? They did the exact same thing a year ago. They're just doing.
Remember? He said, I already debated JP. Why would I debate him again? And as we saw, that wasn't even a debate. That was a 17-minute conversation. And this guy was lying. He said, oh, I already debated them. And then he said he debated him for 40 minutes. For 40 minutes? Bro, it was a what would I say, 17-minute conversation? Random. That would have to be another one that's members only. Let me see and it wasn't a debate. It wasn't a debate at all. But this is why he wants us to go onto his channel, so that later he could say, "Oh, I already debated him.
I know this is your best friend."
He wants that as an excuse. Random says, you make a idiot butt buddy clip and I will pay your tithe. Use it for your time in purgatory, Random. Let me find that time.
Doing this to get attention.
They're talking about you're just scared of them. Like, Jay, why not just like,
I already debated their idiot butt buddy JP uncut. Why would I be scared of them if I already debated the dude? They did the exact same thing a year ago. They're just doing this to get attention, and there's no reason why they can't call in right here and continue streaming and clip farm whatever they want.
Grown-up man with hair
I
in your
agree you would
balls.
destroy them, but like, why not just call in like on your phone or something? Just make them look embarrassing.
Because I'm on my phone right here with you. What are you talking about?
No, but
Bro, like I said, he has this browser open. He could open up another tab, put the Restream link in there, and everything's already hooked up. If he's getting audio from his browser and his mic's already connected, that's all he needs to do. He doesn't have to end his live. These are all just excuses.
you could just like switch over and destroy them real quick, right?
I don't want to. They can.
Oh.
Oh, Lord.
Look at this. This guy says, well, you could just go over there, just switch over there and destroy them real quick, right? Right, Daddy Dyer? You could just destroy them real quick, right, Daddy Dyer? You know, our king of the Ortho Bros? You could do that, right? And he said, I don't want to. Ortho Bros, this is your leader, this is your king, this is your champion.
What a mess.
I don't want to. Hey, Jay Dyer, can you fight for us? Can you defend our religion? Can you defend our beliefs, Jay Dyer? Can you go, destroy them real quick? I don't want to.
What a beta.
I don't want to.
Don't be a beta.
Dark says, nah, I don't really feel like it.
You effeminate man.
You cannot make this up, guys. And this is why I'm saying. This is why I'm saying. He's running. Exactly, Beat Price. It should be easy. If we so stupid, right? If we don't know anything, it should be easy. It should be easy work. What's the big deal? Right? You could destroy us in 5 minutes. What's the big deal?
Call in here.
I'll switch over and just embarrassing.
Because I'm on my phone right here with you. What are you talking about?
No, but you could just like switch over and destroy them real quick, right?
I don't want to. They can call in here. I've already given them a platform.
All right, sounds good. We'll just keep harassing them. All right, see you, Jake.
Man.
Not going on their stream. For one, I'm not giving them...
That guy left disappointed.
And what?
He's a
Not going on
clown.
their stream. For one, I'm not giving them what they want. I don't bow to them. They don't. It's like,
And you say clown things like chick doctor.
There's
goat, brother.
the Mahler
You
laugh
rock, my
again.
man.
At Art Butler
That was the
R7 you
Mahler
gave
laugh.
5 shekels, on this channel. Intriguing outlooks. Divisive doctrines. And fine minds. Still, 2 Timothy 3:16, celebratory hands in the air emoji. Celebratory hands in the air emoji.
Delusional people.
Art, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, let's look at that. Let's pull that up. 2 Timothy 3:16. 2 Timothy 3:16. For every holy writing which comes from God is of profit for teaching, for training, for guiding, for education in righteousness, so that the man of God may be complete, trained, and made ready for every good work. Amen. All scripture is given by inspiration of God and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of God may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto
King
all
James Bible.
good works. Yeah, Robert, that'd be interesting. I wonder if he would click farm on God Logic.
Like Ruslan said, you don't summon me. You don't summon me. Listen, I don't go on all the other streams. I do an open call-in stream where you can call into me for people who have no following, a bunch of low-tier need God level goobers. I don't have to go in. I'm not giving you a formal debate. You can call in here.
You rock, my man.
Look at that. That was
Raymond Sininicency of 4457 gave 5 shekels. Hebrews 4:12, please.
Raymond, thank you for the super chat. This was the clip I was looking for, right? Earlier, Ruby said, "Oh, how come, you don't, set up a formal debate on a neutral platform, bro? He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. You heard it here from the horse's mouth, right here. Let me run this.
I'm not giving a bunch of low-tier need God level goobers. I don't have to go in. I'm not giving you a formal debate. You can call in here.
Yo.
There you go. Just like William, when I, challenged him to a formal debate, when others challenged, him, on my behalf, he declined. He straight up said no. At least 3 times that I know of, and I have those receipts.
It's trash.
Let's go to Hebrews 4:12.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. William,
you're cooked.
Wow. For the word of God is living and full of power, and is sharper than any two-edged sword, cutting through and making a division, even of the soul and the spirit, the bones and the muscles.
Get out of here,
and
fraud.
Quick to see the thoughts and purposes of the heart. And there is nothing made which is not completely clear to him. There is nothing covered, but all things are open to the eyes of him with whom we have to do. For the word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. And thank you, Ray, for this verse. Because this is exactly why they don't want to debate. Because we have the word of God. We have the sword. And we know how to wield it. And Jay don't have any weapon. He don't even know how to use his sword. He's not trained with the sword. Okay, he's all he has is philosophy.
When you see the high priest, when he cuts the throat of
the
the
sword,
lamb, right?
The sword is going to cut down his philosophy, his man-made philosophy to pieces.
Blood and puts on the horn.
And this is why he doesn't want to debate. Not because of us, but because we have the word of God. Amen. All praise and glory to God. Exactly, Burgundy. All he has is a trick bag full of man-made philosophy in it. Ain't no Bible in there. Exactly, Romans. Jay's sword is the kick button.
Got him! Got him!
100%. 100%. That's his sword. And this is why he won't debate anywhere, if he doesn't have his sword, right? Unless, he's debating some clear heretic, or, William does the same thing. He'll do formal debates, but, with just clear heretics. But he's not going to debate any knowledgeable Christian.
Yo, I have a question about, I know you keep getting questions, but,
why you always sound like you're about to laugh? Why you acting like why are you always about to laugh? Yo, I got a question for you, dog.
No, okay.
Why are you about to laugh? What's funny?
You said that you were getting blocked, but can you explain? You keep saying you're getting blocked, telling him to debate you.
He's unblocked to come here.
I know, that's what I'm asking, why does he keep appealing? Like, when did that happen?
I always block these goobers, and then I unblock them if I want.
Look at that, man. He's not even ashamed. He doesn't even hide it. Oh, I always block him.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, guys, we have breaking news. We have breaking news again. We got a feed from JP live right now. JP, handing it over to you from the studio. JP says, breaking news. Jay Dyer blocked me again.
What the?
Oh, man. Wow. If this guy, man, this man did not grow up past high school. Oh, Snowman says Jay Dyer
I know this is your best friend, Christian King.
needs to be a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get that in the works.
Want them to come to debate, which I know they're not going to do, but I unblock them so that they can come debate. I block all the people that won't come debate. That's always been my.
So you block everyone that won't debate, but then you unblock them so that they could debate?
What the? What the?
Okay.
My mode of operation, and I'm gonna keep doing it. And I don't care whether y'all like it or not.
All right, smart.
Yeah, of course you're gonna keep doing that because you scared. You scared. Yeah, but a grown man blocking people like if he in high school.
I call upon Ellen G. White. Use the prophetic powers
grown
of Ellen
man.
to surprise attack your enemy. They are always right, except for the times they were wrong. But don't bring those up.
What I'm saying. So I'm asking, why does he keep appealing? Like, when did that happen?
I always block these goobers, and then I unblock them if I want them to come to debate, which I know they're not going to do, but I unblock them so that they can come debate. I block all the people that won't come debate. That's always been my mode of operation, and I'm gonna keep doing it. And I don't care whether y'all like it or not.
All right, smart.
Yeah, his mode of operation has always been a coward.
EK, what's up? These call it ashy. This is all his dumb audience, and you see the level of his audience. This is what you get in these people's audience. This is the orbiters of Ruslan. Okay, they're even lower tier than Ruslan, which is hard to imagine, but that's who these people are. They're trying to get me to go on. I'm not going on.
So if he's saying we lower tier than Ruslan, why was he trying to debate Ruslan? If he's low tier. Y'all, does this make any sense to y'all? According to him, Ruslan is low tier. Why was he wanting to debate Ruslan if he's low tier, but then he doesn't want to debate us because we're low tier?
What the?
Make that make sense. And don't forget, guys, don't forget Jay. Jay is all about debating the truth, and he doesn't care about, how big your channel is. Remember that, guys?
Do you just want to debate big channels, or do you want to debate what's true?
Can't make this up.
So you're just wasting your time. EK, what's up?
Hey man, I don't know if you saw it yesterday. Rachel Wilson posted on X this like compilation of Ruslan.
Shout out to Hagios. Hagios, I think that was you. I saw you on over there on Jay Dyer's, yesterday trying to get him, trying to get him to debate Mahler. But yeah, that's let's see. Well, we still got like 30 minutes. There is this part where he was debating.
This is what we call circular reasoning.
He was a debating Protestant here that called in. And, again, this is just a glimpse, guys, of what happens. Oh, well, props to you for that, Hagios. Shout out to Hagios. This is a glimpse of what happens if you try to call in to debate him on his channel.
Church dog, Mr. S, or should I say Mrs.?
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so do you have a valid argument for why Protestantism is false?
Sure. It's not taught in the New Testament or by the church fathers.
Wait, what do you think a valid argument is?
I guess I don't know. I've never had any logic class. I don't know anything about validity. You'll have to teach me.
You don't know what validity is?
No, I don't. Tell me.
If the premises necessarily until the conclusion. So do you have that, yes or no?
Yeah, so Protestantism is false because it's not taught in the New Testament. It's not taught by the church fathers. There you go.
Okay, great. What's the inference rule?
This is his argument, guys. Protestantism is false because it's not taught in the New Testament. And what do you say? The early church?
It's not taught in the New Testament. It's not taught by the church fathers. There you go.
Okay, great. What's the inference rule?
That's his argument. His argument is just a claim. Like, how does he prove this?
You tell me why Protestantism is true.
That's a burden shift. Oh, this guy's like blundering already.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's nothing. I don't have to put it.
If it's the case that it necessarily doesn't follow from the premises, given that it's invalid.
Yeah, do you have an argument, or are you just going to talk bullshit?
Well, that's the
so you don't have an argument. Yeah, the argument. I don't have.
Yeah, free grace. I get the feeling too. I get the same feeling about Jay Dyer. He always sounds bored. With apologetics. He ain't even trying, bro. Oh, yeah, Protestantism is false because it's not in the New Testament. Or the church fathers. Okay, can you prove that? Instead of just making a claim? HHS says, does he want to show us that early icon veneration or sinlessness of Mary? Mm-hmm. Does he want to show this?
You know what? I'm the expert.
Or in the first, 200-300 years.
I don't have to put it into. I'm not putting it into a syllogism because I don't want to, and I don't have to for you. So Protestantism is not.
He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to explain because he doesn't want to. So,
uppercut the like button, leave a comment, and share with your friends.
This
Unless
is
you
why
pray to Mama May
he doesn't want to leave his safe spot, yo. Oh, I don't want to. I don't feel like it.
Not taught in the. to for you. So Protestantism is to a syllogism because I don't want to, and I don't have to put it into. I'm not putting it into a syllogism because I don't want to, and I don't have to for you. So Protestantism is not taught in the Protestantism is not taught in the New Testament. Protestantism is not taught in the New Testament, therefore it's false.
This is his best argument.
Uppercut the like button, leave a comment, and share with your friends. Unless you pray to Mama May we.
Again, like he doesn't even back up this claim. Prove it. He doesn't. Ortho bros.
He's a clown.
This is your
the
king.
goat, brother. You rock, my man.
At Art Butler
This is your
R7
champion.
gave 5 shekels. May our Lord Jesus continue to bless this chat, your loved ones, your patients, and your ministry. Appreciate you, Mr. Ryan. Flex biceps emoji.
Hey Art, thank you for the super chat. Says, may our Lord Jesus continue to bless this chat. Amen. Your loved ones, your patients, your ministry. Amen. Appreciate you, Mr. Ryan. I don't know who Mr. Ryan is, but yes, appreciation to you, Mr. Ryan. HH says this is why he couldn't answer with Cleve and Alex. Cleve and Alex. Oh yes, exactly. Yeah, I remember that. They asked this man, "Hey, give us your best argument, against Protestantism." This man said, let me think about it. Go on to the next guy." This man said, "Can you skip me?"
Wow, what's the argument?
Wow, that's the argument.
That's a claim.
The goat, brother. You rock, my man.
His argument is
As
claim.
humble servant 3239 gave 2 shekels, I call upon the icon of Jay Dyer, the block button.
Hey, AJ, just thank you for the super chat. Yeah, that block button card is definitely coming up. I have a feeling it's going to be the Ortho Bros favorite card.
The distinction.
No, it's an argument. You can dispute it. No, that
Bro, his argument is a claim.
actually is an argument. Argument, you can dispute it.
This is not milk anymore, y'all.
No, that actually
This
is
meat.
an argument.
Well, he has to prove. He has to prove his argument first.
You think a claim is an argument?
No. We all agree that we have to stop interrupting me. Stop interrupting me. We all agree. We all agree that we have to follow the New Testament. The New Testament does not teach Protestantism, therefore Protestantism is false. There's your syllogism. No, that's a syllogism. The New Testament is true. Here is the
bro. Jay Dyer has got to have better arguments than this. Like, I mean, he's been doing this for how long? He's been studying for how long? He's got to have better arguments than this, surely. Better claims.
syllogism. Protestantism is true. Excuse me, the New Testament is true. Protestantism is not taught in the New Testament, therefore it's false.
Okay, what's the inference rule?
All I have to do is give you
mate. No, you can't just give a syllogism and say, "Oh, see, look, I won." He has to prove this.
You're a liar.
How does he prove this claim?
Syllogism.
Dude, I understand syllogisms need like inference rules, right? Like if it doesn't.
Is the syllogism invalid?
Stop. What'd you say?
Is the syllogism invalid?
Yeah.
No. How is it invalid? How is it invalid?
given that it doesn't have a reference for
What? How is this? That doesn't tell me that it's invalid.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It's a valid syllogism.
I'm about to explain it to you.
You don't agree, so you're just trolling. You don't even have an argument. You don't have an argument. I gave you a syllogism. I gave you the very thing you asked for. How is it not valid? What does it violate? What does it What does it violate? What does it violate? What law does it violate? What law? He can't. The syllogism is valid. You wanted a.
It is it's valid because I say so. Look at this, guys. A syllogism, whether a conclusion or is a kind of logical argument that applies deductive reasoning to arrive at a conclusion based on two propositions that are asserted or assumed to be true. He's assuming these things to be true. He's assuming that Protestants what they believe is not in the New Testament. It's not in the early church. He's making that assumption, but that fails if those assumptions aren't true. Which was what I'm saying. Like, bro, you can make all these syllogisms, you can make all these assumptions and assertions, but how do you prove that to be true?
Syllogistic form of it. So that was nothing. The New Testament is true. Protestantism is not taught in the New Testament, therefore Protestantism is false. That's the argument. Now you can disagree with it, that's not invalid. What's up, man?
Hello?
But yeah, that's a glimpse, guys, of his arguments. Yeah, Scott. I'm saying the same thing. I can't believe Jay Dyer's fans fall for this.
What a mess.
So we still got this is the plan. So that was it. That was all the clips from this. So what we'll do right now is we're going to be joining JP's live, I believe, in about 15 minutes. Let me see if I can open that up. What you sent over, Snowman. Let me see if this will work.
Yes.
Yo.
How's it going?
Good, man. What's on your mind?
Good. I just wanted to see.
Oh yeah,
if you
we
would give me
played
just
this. We played this earlier.
less than 60 seconds. Mute you at all.
Implying that I'm going to imply.
Gone on over, and he'll give you at least 15
All right,
minutes.
get out of here. Hush up. Shut up. You're talking over me. No, I'm not going to go over there because I don't want to go over there. So you are full of yourself because you think that people are going to bow to you because of your 800,000 subscribers. I don't care. I really don't. And I'm not going to let you flex that shit in my face like I care about that. I know you care all about that. You're all about that merch. You're all about them numbers. I'm not all about that.
If you're not about the numbers, then why don't you come debate on smaller channels?
Got him! Got him!
This man is a walking contradiction. You're walking contradiction. And let us not forget.
Do you just want to debate big channels, or do you want to debate what's true?
Okay, well, we still got 10 minutes, and then JP, you know, knowing JP, he's probably going to be a little late. But when he starts, you know, I'll be going over there, and then we'll start up the live again here. So in the meantime, let's open up the panel.
The rules for the battleground are as follows. Respect is mandatory. You will address all panelists and audience members with respect, even in profound disagreement. No personal attacks or ad hominems. Focus on the argument, not the person. You may not insult, mock, or question the intelligence, faith, or motives of another participant. Zero tolerance for profanity or crude language. Any profane, vulgar, or crude language will result in an immediate warning and potential removal from the panel. Active listening. You must allow others to finish their thoughts without interruption. No monologuing or filibustering. Keep your responses concise and directly relevant to the question posed. Lengthy, uninterrupted speeches that dominate the conversation are prohibited. Frame, don't blame. Frame your arguments from your own understanding, study, and faith tradition. Avoid accusatory you statements that can put people on the defensive. Stay on topic. To maintain a focused and productive discussion, all panelists must refrain from introducing topics unrelated to the Christian faith. This includes, but is not limited to, entertainment, politics, professions, sports, personal anecdotes, or small talk. Cite your sources. When making arguments, you are expected to reference specific scriptures or sources. Be prepared to cite your sources if asked.
Hey, what?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Scott?
What's up? Jay Dyer's live right now.
Yeah, he can't be bothered with us.
I was reading the comics. I was reading the comic section when Jay Dyer said that Protestantism is false because of the New Testament, and they're trying to teach it.
Hold on, CK, you gonna? Oh, hold on, brother. CK, you gonna join us or not, bro?
Yeah, of course.
All right, cool. So in 9 minutes, if you could send everybody our way, and then once I get finished from my live, I'm gonna send everybody your way. All right?
Sounds good, bro.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see you at 8:00, and keep an eye out for the collaboration request. I'm gonna email it to you as soon as the live is over. So
okay, yeah, and you know, if you need some timestamps too or anything,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Send those to me if you can. But we'll be there. I love when you join my shows because you just being there makes them manifest. You don't even got to say nothing. Just being there makes them manifest. But again, everybody, after my live stream is over, we're gonna come back here. Should be a big audience over here. So I'm gonna send everybody here right after, and I'm gonna show up right
Uppercut
after.
the like button, leave a comment,
Soon as I
and share
finish
with
our
your
live stream
friends.
with Moeller,
Unless you
right
pray
back
to
here,
Mama
CK's
May
channel,
we.
to take anybody that wants to debate's challenge. So yeah. All right, I'll see you in 7 minutes, my brother.
Okay.
All right.
God bless you. God
Oh,
bless.
God bless.
Well, I was reading the comic section when he made that claim about Protestantism, and they were glazing. They were cheering him. That's how I know.
The comments on his live stream?
Yes, I was watching it. I was reading the comic section, and they were just blindly accepting it. Like not if you're even a true Orthodox, you know that was not a good claim at all. He made a claim, no evidence to support the claim.
Hey, CK, you're gonna get that laugh command.
Oh yeah, yep, absolutely.
You gotta get that, man. It's too funny, man. I'm gonna be spamming that all the time.
Every time Mara would do that laugh, like imitating him.
Yeah,
I always forget because I don't really watch Jay Dyer much.
me either.
But when I heard him say that, I was like, oh, that's the laugh that he would be doing.
It's gonna be golden once you get it.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Reaching? What's up, Jason?
Hey, man.
Hello.
That is a W.
You guys had any thoughts
on Jay Dyer?
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes it's hard to challenge precept epistemology.
It's because he's not doing it well. So that's my take. Yeah.
Well, Jay Dyer isn't doing it well?
No, he's not doing it well. No. Like, okay. I do listen to Jane White and those guys. They do what is called presuppositional apologetics.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, all forms of epistemology has to be grounded in a true ontology. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, epistemological crisis, if you want to go back to René Descartes, I read the Meditations. He ultimately concluded that nothing was real. You can doubt everything. But he reasoned that because I can doubt, that in of itself indicates that I'm real or I'm
That's circular.
It is circular, but it's the only true circular argument you can go to in that world.
I think that's Dyer's reason for presuppositionalism, because like his claim is that any foundational level of knowledge is ultimately going to be circular.
But he cheats at this because, how do you know the Bible? You need a council. Okay, well, let's put it this way: if
you
God
still have to interpret the councils and everything they say too.
That's fine.
So it's the same issue.
There's a bigger assumption here. If God had not revealed anything, would the councils be true? So even to assume that a council can say what is the revelation of God, it must first assume before anything else that God has revealed himself. So and us, you have to then ask, okay, what are the revelations of God? Does it exist at all? And you keep have to working at that to then justify at any point a council to decide upon that. He cheats at this by just saying we need the council to decide all that, and that's going to decide everything. No, you cannot do that. You need a true ontological ground for which your epistemology is reliable. If you don't go there, God revealing himself, the trueness of God's word is clarity and perspicuity, that it can be understood, then your counsels mean nothing. I'm sorry, Jay Dyer. You're just a weak, pussy-ass, presuppositional apologist who doesn't do it right. And you're also lazy because you've all that from atheists.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah. So I get the epistemological that some of these people think, but I would say that it's just lazy. You can dismantle this low tier argument in a way by just asking, well, if God did not reveal it, would the council be true? If he didn't do that.
When I was speaking about epistemology, I wasn't specifically speaking about the canonicity of the Bible or anything like that.
Yeah.
When I say epistemology, I was just saying how do we know anything that is happening right now? And you did kind of reference that when you mentioned Descartes. But I feel like the presuppositional method can work, especially because I've seen the Reformed people use it, like Van Til and all them. And it's really hard to challenge. Like a lot of the times people who don't know their epistemology end up getting baked on these arguments because it's hard to contend with somebody who doesn't need foundational level knowledge, who's able to presuppose it, because without it, there is no necessary condition that there needs to be for knowledge itself.
Yeah. So people, I mean, Irenaeus Against Heresies deals with this about the heretics that they deceive the simple-minded and uneducated through crafty arguments. So it does in a way capture the ignorant and the people who don't think too much about like question of epistemology and question of ontology. And because Jay Dyer can then say you're a faggot every so often, well, then he must be true then, because I'm a faggot if I don't believe in him, So, so there you go. Be an ultra bro. That's worship epistemology, and you're a faggot if you don't believe it. That's his mode of operandum. Fascinating, guys.
You remind me of Mike Jones. You know who that is? Inspiring philosophy.
Inspiring for my pastor said that actually. My pastor actually said that.
Doppelganger.
Yeah, there you go. I'm actually just him, Mike Jones, in the flesh.
Mike Jones in the flesh.
But I don't have a doctorate. I'm not as smart as him. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah.
That guy is really smart. His debate with what's his name, Metaphysics Mike, it just didn't seem productive. I feel like Mike was just talking the whole time. And no, wait, there's both of them are named Mike. I think Metaphysics Mike was just talking the entire time. We didn't get much from Mike Jones.
By the way, is Mike like does he believe that the Trinity is like a product of philosophers?
Who? Mike Jones?
Metaphysics Mike.
Yeah.
I know he's a oneness or something.
Yeah, he does. Actually, I have a friend, his name's Sword, and he's been on here before. Who
hit like, leave a comment, and share with your friends.
Metaphysics Mike likes to quote mine the church fathers a lot. And I had a friend refute him on the subject of church fathers. But yeah, he does. He's one of those people who's like, it's a product of Greek philosophy.
Okay, guys. I get a migraine every time I see these people. Metaphysics is from the philosophers, Plato metaphysics. He literally calls himself a pagan label and then accuses you of borrowing from pagan philosophies.
Yeah, he's trying to like argue that that's what the Greek actually means in the New Testament. They're trying to like the logos or whatever. They're trying to incorporate the pagan idea of that into the text to get away from the Trinity.
Yeah,
in John 1:1.
Yeah, but
that's
it's
this whole shtick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I just laugh. You call yourself Metaphysics Mike and then accuse me of borrowing from pagan philosophies. Like what? What are you doing?
Irony much?
Yeah. So, no, it's I not dealt too much. I mean, I listened to a bit of Metaphysics Mike. He was kind of annoying, and I'm like, okay, I got a lot more people who are more annoying than him. What about you guys? Like, I mean, I just spoke about Jay Dyer. What about you, Mr. Alex? You're a Mormon, I'm guessing, because as you said,
I'm a Latter-day Saint. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know about Jay Dyer?
Yeah. So if you're aware of any of my apologetics from my church, we have Jacob Hansen. He's a little bit more popular. You ever heard of him? Probably not. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so he's actually offered Jay Dyer to debate with him like multiple times on the Trinity, on metaphysics, on all kinds of things. And he kind of like how CK was saying, he never engaged. He ran away. He wouldn't engage with it. I actually listened to some of Jay Dyer as a result, and I just found him to be really insulting and unchristlike in how he treated others. And so I wasn't interested in engaging. Like, I go on a bunch of YouTube lives that I can, and if someone is gonna like insult and not listen, then I'm like, I don't want to waste my time. Yeah. But that's kind of my thoughts.
Yeah. How do you find these lives? Because like I waited so long just to get on this one, and this is the only one that pops up on my For You page.
You can actually go like to your search. There's like a little line with dots. It's like you can
hit the live button and just search up.
Yeah. So just do like what I do is I do call in religion open. I'm trying to put debate because then you get a whole bunch of stuff, and you limit it to lives only. And I go search through that. There's like Islam stuff. I've even gone in on like Hinduism lives and discussed with them. And it's interesting what I can learn, and I try to share, but I try not to be oppressive. But I say we believe this, and I don't like push it on them. But you get the truth out there, they're gonna think about it, right? And yeah.
No, yeah, and I agree with you, Alex. Like, I've told some of these. I've in some of the conversations I've had, I've told these kinds of men who were just name call us. tell them you got to stop doing that. It's not appropriate at all.
Is it going to convince anyone if you call them an idiot? Like, I've been on atheist lives, and there's like, you're an idiot who believes fairy tales. I'm like, okay, let's assume that's true. Is using ad hom going to convince me of that? No, it's not. So you got to build a bridge of understanding, and then maybe we can go there. But just straight out saying you're an idiot, that's not going to help convince me. You know?
No,
you're stupid.
So
Tell me,
common
what's
sense.
logical fallacy? What's that?
Yeah.
You know what a circle is? You know what a vicious circle is?
Yeah, they go in the vicious circle, dude. I was an atheist agnostic, so that's what I would do. I'd just be like, oh, you guys just believe fairy tales and you're all dumb and you're brainwashed. But and I was trying to convince people doing that. That's just insults. That doesn't do anything.
Yeah. I should just tell you as a Mormon, you're a heretic who's going to hell. You need to just stop being a Mormon, right? You know, what is it that obvious? No, but it's like I'm a Trinitarian, right? So get between you and I, we'll have plenty of discussion. But so far, like the pleasant discussion I've had were like people once saved, always saved, or really weird theological bends. And I
you have to ignore half the Bible to do OSAS.
What?
You have to ignore half the Bible to do OSAS, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah. But nevertheless, like I try to keep it cordial and just be polite, apologize if I speak out of line or something, but
praise God.
One of those gentlemen on a Discord, we were talking about like church fathers and all that. So I said, why would I want to go to a church father when we can talk about the Bible? It's just way too complicated. And the man spent 3 hours just insulting me.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. One other Discord discussion, I jumped in with Eastern Orthodoxy and Roman Catholics. They spent 20 minutes insulting each other and just jiving, snickering, all that. And I just had to chat. So, what's the topic of discussion? They said Vatican II. I don't.
Like, I've been on lives where when I jump on, it causes a lot of controversy. People are like, "Oh, the Mormons here, we got to give them the truth." But the thing is, when they try to give me, the truth that they believe in, they disagree. Yeah. And I was on that panel for 20 minutes waiting for them to give me what they believed was true, but they were too busy arguing with each other. I was like, I'm waiting. Come on.
That's usually how it goes.
We got to give the truth to the Mormon. We got to give the truth. Oh, but you believe in Mary. It's like, oh, no, they're going to explode on each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe in Mary. I think she existed.
Oh, she existed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. We don't pray to her.
No.
Where is it taught to pray to anyone other than the Father? It's not there.
But buddy, prayer means ask. That's just such a lowering of what the word actually means within certain context.
Yes. Yeah. Asking my wife to give me milk is like the same as saying to her, say, "Oh, my benevolent, my most merciful wife, who is but from all grace and all blessings flow to, and on whom all things belong, all glory and honor, all that. Please give me milk." It's the same thing, guys.
Interesting.
I don't see a difference in that.
No, I see that. It's asking with really like God type speech, but to a person,
to my wife,
like a mortal.
Yeah. No, it's I call it disingenuous. They don't like that label, but it's not being honest with what we're talking about.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah. What do you so I've been off for like a while, like is the Ortho Bros thing crashing? That's what I'm hearing from CK. So like they're just crashing and all that.
I wonder about that too.
Because it was just not a year ago where Ruslan had Jay Dyer, Voice of Reason, some of the Orthodox people on, and now just last week you see Ruslan just calling out Jay Dyer. I'm like, oh my goodness, like what has happened?
They're disagreeing, and when you disagree, how can you reconcile? And they won't budge. So what do? It creates a schism, right?
They tend to do that, don't they?
Yeah.
I think because JP had recently been talking about the intercession of the saints and speaking out against it, and he has like a big platform. So if he says something about it, the other Orthodox people are gonna get wind of it, and they don't really like JP, most of them, and they crash out. So
You will
You're in
learn
the milk.
it's but a drop of your virgin milk were lean on
he's
me.
like kind
It
of,
would
I
give
think
me
he was
life.
Pentecostal, but he's like aligns with those beliefs, but I think he's non-denominational is what
I think
he
Christian
describes
King
himself
knows,
as.
right? Because they're friends, right? You there?
I think he's on JP's live right now, if I understood correctly.
Okay.
He just leaves us alone over here.
Oh no!
When he comes back,
that's
we're
what
all
he
like in
does.
a shouting war.
Please no. Moses is away. No golden calf, please.
Jason.
I don't know who this man CK is. Let's be able to go to calf, guys. Okay, I don't know who this CK is.
Who's this CK? Let's go back to our bondage. Oh.
Guys, I'm tired of waiting. We need to build something. Any ideas? Grace, Jason, Alec,
Hit
any
like,
ideas?
leave a comment,
Calf,
and share with your
pig, who
friends.
knows? What can we
Unless
build?
you're in
Anybody
league
got
with
gold?
the heretics.
Something involving lively parties and like doing various activities, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Christian
Here's
King's
my
come
idol.
back with like 2 tablets and starts throwing them around at us.
Yeah. No, good. Actually, a bit of related to topic about like Jay Dyer's behavior, but just behavior with apologetic. Like, how important do you all see in terms of controlling the tongue? You can say when
pretty important.
Yeah,
well, I could say pretty important. Go around like controlling the tongue in apologetics. How important is that?
I think it's pretty important because of his like platform. It's not like he's some nobody or whatever. There's like a lot of people that look up to him and go to him for information. So and he styles himself as a teacher to like as other pupils. So there's kind of a way you got to carry yourself if you're in that position.
How would you argue from the scriptures? Because they were like,
From
"Well,
the
that's your opinion, man. That's just you being a flower and being a very private."
Let's see. I don't know off the top of my head about controlling your tongue. Probably like James 3, I think it talks about.
I can find it for you.
I think it's like in Ephesians 4 or 5 it talks about that too.
Yeah, Ephesians 4:29. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers.
Yeah, that's it. I couldn't remember it, but that's it. And then James 3, I know, is like the big section on it.
But if I could make a comment about this as well, I'm a member of a church that was directly affected by people saying this kind of slander. Within the past 2 years, there have been groups that have said that we're antichrist demons, right? Someone listened to their pastor saying that. They went out and they decided to go kill us, and they burned our chapel. They blew it up with bombs, and so we got to be really careful, because people that are really extreme, they will take that and they'll say Antichrist. Well, the Antichrist is going to destroy people's souls, so I got to go stop that.
Yeah.
And then he went and I'm sorry, I got to use unalived, and he went and he unalived members of my church because of that. Within the last 5 years, this happened in the United States.
Yeah, there's a lot of like unstable people, and they just take one little phrase or word can kind of like tip them over.
Yeah. So it's very important.
Well, reaching Reformation, do you have a particular scriptural passage you want to add?
Do I have a particular what?
A particular passage that you have in mind when how important is control your speech?
Yeah. So when it comes to that, you have James, right? And I don't know if y'all just went over this because I zoned out, so y'all gotta give me some grace if I'm literally repeating a passage that
We're
y'all
just chilling.
said.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Talk should be something that is used for boosting your brothers, not just kicking them down for no reason. What is it? James 5 and somebody who doesn't keep a better tongue like that forsakes their religion. Let me just pull up the.
How old are you, by the way, bro? You already know the scriptures pretty well, dang.
Oh, me?
You college kid?
No, I'm a little bit. Where is it? Something in James. It's funny because I have like a bunch of Bible verses in my head, but this verse was not one of them. So
I think it's in James chapter 3 is where it talks about that, if I remember.
Yeah, I didn't learn the Bible very well until I was into my mid-20s, and even then.
I'm young into it, though.
Cool.
Are you like in your 30s, Alex?
Yeah, I'm 33.
Same age.
Wow,
Oh, nice.
Unk.
Let's watch out for Judas.
Oh, there we go.
I got the wrinkles to prove it.
There.
I smile.
Have the beard. It's hiding.
James 3:6-10. There it is. Yes. James 1:26 also. If anyone thinks he is religious and does not bridle his tongue, his religion is worthless.
Bridle.
James 3:6-10. The tongue is a fire; it corrupts the whole body. And later it goes on to say, out of the same mouth come praise and cursing. My brothers and sisters, this should not be. And I feel like, the best way to reflect something like that is the Pharisees. Out of their mouth, you have one thing, and literally the exact opposite of it. Don't be hypocritical.
Yeah, they reviled Christ. In older English, that means they used insults. They insulted him.
Yeah, they didn't like him very much.
And if you know what James 2 is, it's where it's interesting if you want to connect, these chapters together. James' understanding of works and how it justifies a man's faith. For him, it means you have to control your tongue, and how you control that is important.
That's part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
And what if you don't? Time to repent. It's okay.
Yeah. There's a call to repentance on that.
I'm just trying to say, like, if you don't, then you're not lost forever. Is what I'm trying to say. That's all.
Oh, and for everybody in the chat, James 2 does not teach that works justify one in the righteous sense.
It demonstrates the faith.
Justify can be used in two ways.
Yeah.
One as vindication of faith, and one as somebody being accredited righteousness before God. Let me. James 2 is referring to Abraham's sacrifice with Isaac in Genesis 22.
Yeah.
But the thing is about this is that the book of Romans already tells us that Abraham was justified earlier. If you look at Genesis 15:6, 7 chapters earlier, it said that he had believed and it was accredited to him as righteousness. But what was this? Romans 4:21-22 go on to explain that he had trusted that God could do what he promised, and that's why his faith was accredited to him as righteousness. There was no work in that sense needed in order to gain righteousness. But the thing is, once one is justified, works can be said to be necessary as a vindicator of faith.
Well, even in the Abrahamic story, on the way to the sacrifice of his son asks him, "Where's the lamb?" And he says, "I know God will provide." So he actually says in there that I trust that God will provide the lamb. That's faith acting here.
And even if he didn't, he was still willing to die.
Awkward family reunion for Isaac. But
Dad, I don't feel safe around you. Dad,
great.
do you promise not to do this again?
Here's a wonderful
if
YouTube
the Lord
video.
willing, I will do it.
Lutheran satire.
There's a really wonderful YouTube video that I recommend everyone. It's from my church, but it doesn't have like our theology all over it. It's just called Abraham and Sarah, and it just is a reenactment of Isaac being taken, and we actually have it. Well, it's not like we, but in the video it says, "Father, where are we going? We don't have a lamb. We have the wood, but we don't have the lamb." And he says, "God will provide." and I think that's that's really touching.
They should make an animation where it's
include the
like
link, you can.
they should make like an animation where it's like Abraham and Isaac taking a walk one day, and they're just having a normal conversation, and then Abraham says like God will provide, and Isaac's like, wait a second, and it's just him sprinting away. Not again, Dad. Not again.
No, a different instance.
Oh yeah, like a different instance. Not
Yeah.
I'm like one day after the incident, after the awesome thing that happened.
PTSD.
Yeah, they're going on a walk, and he says, "The Lord will provide," and Isaac's just like this.
So, I think another passage to add to all this is the
You're in the
qualities of
milk.
the overseer that Paul teaches to Timothy.
Titus 1:7.
Timothy, 1 Timothy 3, 1 to 4. And it is the instruction of what to look for as a teacher as well, because overseer and teacher are kind of the same. And in it says, the saying trustworthy, if anyone aspires to the office of an overseer, he desires a noble task. Therefore, an overseer must be above reproach, the husband of one wife, sober-minded, self-controlled, respectable, hospitable, able to teach, not a drunkard, not violent, but gentle, not quarrelsome, not a lover of money. He must manage his own household well, with all dignity, keeping his children submissive. And I find it noticing that he
all right, guys. So I'm gonna hop over to JP's live. And then we'll come back here. Probably like about I'm guessing like 2 hours. Or so. Let me set this up though. Okay. So you should be redirected. And then so we'll be over there for a little bit, and then we'll come back and open up the panel. So we'll see y'all there, and then be back in a couple hours.
No. Beeble bobble beep beep.
Uppercut the like button.
Can you
Leave
guys
a
hear me?
comment and share with your friends.
Oh, my
Unless
bad.
you
Okay.
pray to Mama May
I
we.
redirected with the wrong channel. Let me do it on the right one.